Yep. It would probably help if I wasn't muted. You guys missed my wonderful intro, which wasn't super amazing. It is April, right? It's April, I hope. 16th. This is the Drawcast. I am Rookzer0. We are doodling away today. It's the free draw. It's Friday. We haven't done the free draw on YouTube in a few weeks. We've been hitting Twitch quite a bit. And yeah, there's a link down below to the Discord if you'd like to join us. And inside the general chat, there is a link to the Aggie.io if you want to come hang out and draw with us today. That is the point. That is the plan. We're going to be here for the next hour and a half, I think. So yeah, come hang out. Come doodle. Let's see what we got. That's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna shut up and start the drawing now. Hell yeah. That's where we were at. Boo boo. Yeah, we did it. I'm gonna make that bigger so people can see the beautiful artwork. I don't know why I'm being weird. I'm being weird, I think, because it's I'm tired. It's late. It's Friday. Just went through a full day of work, and now it's time to relax. I'm gonna have my weekly soda. Because that's how I do. Oh, that's good. That is delicious. We do have the, we do have the wonderful people over at Describe helping us support this video today through our affiliate program. If you haven't checked out Describe and you're looking for some sweet box text to improve the vivid imagination of your own D&D stories or your own tabletop RPGs, Describe has tons of box text, which is just short blurbs about locations, people, monsters, items. You can click on the link below, check them out. They've got a ton of cool stuff on their free program, as well as a monthly subscription fee to have access to dozens and dozens of things. So check those out. Definitely check them out. It helps to support the channel, help support them. And yeah, let's get to drawing. I'm going to draw some rugby, I think, right off the bat here, just to get a little warm-up going. We did a whole bunch of emotes yesterday on Twitch with rugby, and there were some fun ones in there that I might try to reacquire today in the artwork. But we do have some new emotes on the Discord if you want to check those out. I'm trying to get some animations set up. I have a video in the work right now that should be out hopefully this weekend. I'm really excited if I can get it out this weekend. I have a few more set up as well. The Twitch stream has been great at supporting the videos and getting them green lit. We've just been doing that by voting and seeing which ones we should make next and planning for the future. So lots of cool stuff going on over there on Twitch. Check that out if you haven't. Fortunately, I can't shout people out on YouTube, which is one of the reasons we've been over on Twitch, because we're building quite a community. I really hope we're live right now, otherwise I'm going to feel really silly. Welcome back, everybody, by the way. Everyone's checking out the channel. I appreciate it. Hope the volume's okay. I've been fiddling with the mic settings. Yeah. I should probably just put the link for the Aggie software, Aggie.io in the description or something, so people can just click on it from there. But I also want people to come to the Discord. Just come hang out. I am talking to people in the Discord. I'm in the live chat. Junk Giant BBX. I thought I was dead late for the stream. Nope, today is Friday. I got called back into work on Friday, so the Friday streams are going to be a little late. So for anybody that was expecting to do this morning, I am sorry. I put a note up yesterday on Twitter, I think. No, I didn't. Oh, that's my fault. I think I forgot. I think I forgot to say that. But I should really put up a schedule, a signed schedule somewhere. Would that be better on YouTube or better on Instagram? Maybe if I did like a weekly schedule. A weekly schedule. That'd be helpful to people. Let me know. Let me know. I discovered yesterday while I was doing the emote things that if you give Rugby really tiny pupils, he turns into this really creepy monster. He's got to have the big derp eyes, or it's just weird. I did also discover today when Facebook did one of those like, hey, here's this thing that happened a decade ago. I found a proto rugby. I found something I did in 3D 10 years ago. I'm like, that actually looks kind of like rugby, which is funny. Maybe I'll draw that and give you guys a sneak peek of my old imagination. It could be kind of fun. I will not release the link though, because that was terrible. It's terrible and I regret it. I'm on my phone and I tried to get on Twitch, but I don't have the app. That's a bummer. I'm on my phone. That is a bummer. Yeah, Twitch has been pretty cool for live streams. So I've moved over there because they let me interact with other streamers. They let me interact with the audience a little more. There's gambling for no reason in the Twitch stream. I might hang out here for about an hour, and then I might hop over to Twitch for an hour just to get that going. People can follow me over there and hang out. That way Sierra and Jonas both get a little bit of exposure, and that's kind of the point of the live streams. Is I really wanted to get lots of artists together, draw cool stuff. I was really hesitant to go on Twitch for a long time, though, for kind of that same reason. So I don't want to have to go to a specific thing. Like, everything I have is already on YouTube. Why would I go anywhere else? Well, because YouTube does not like indexing my live streams correctly. I'll draw a little fuzzy rugby here. I kind of want to do a chunker. We're going to do a chunker rugby. That's just the kind of day it is. I'm gonna go like this. Maybe he just came out of the dryer. If anybody's in the Discord and they haven't seen the rugby ooh emote, I think I'm gonna change it. I think I'm gonna cut out the little looky bit so it's just the eye wiggle. Jabberwocky, welcome. I enjoy these streams. Sometimes inspire me to draw. That's good. It is the free draw day. If you want to come draw with me, you're welcome to. Just on Fridays. I'm gonna get Twitch on my phone at some point. There you go. Yeah, sometime. Just check it out. Twitch is kind of weird because it's like constantly throwing like, oh, buy bits, do this, do that, and it's like, nah. I mean, that's how you can support the channel. But at the same time, like, I totally get that. I mean, you have to watch ads. That should be enough. Here I am, just like making people not pay me. Everyone have my art for free. My art is mostly for free out there anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. I don't know what I've done, but now this is probably the most rug-like I think I've ever drawn rugby. Definitely looks like a rug today. Ooh, what if he has little elf shoes? Maybe that's why he looks cranky. Gotta go fast. Is it just me? Or does Sonic the Hedgehog have like weird elf shoes? Like you could easily transpose Sonic's shoes and any Santa elf, and you'd be hard pressed to tell the difference. I feel like. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's how the elves build so many toys, because they're all Sonic. Sonic just split himself into multiple iterations of tiny elves. I don't know what the hell I'm saying today. This, click on that, back in the voice channel. There's nobody hanging out on Discord today. It's kind of weird. I guess it's Friday. Fridays are always kind of off. People are doing stuff, playing games. That's our weird fuzzy rugby, so we're gonna go with that. I had that other thing I was gonna draw. So like 10 years ago, when I was trying to be a 3D modeler and animator, I had to make something that had a face. So I literally just made a face. Like, that was literally all I did. And I feel like it's... if Rugby was a beholder, that's what I drew. Just give little tiny stubby feet. Right? It's pretty similar. And then it just had huge teeth. The whole purpose was to just animate a face. And I felt like it was a waste of time to model anything but that wasn't just a head. But there we are, 10 years later. Nothing has changed. Are they a cleric? Oh, sorry. Yeah, right now I'm working on a dwarf miner with a pickaxe and a shovel as his weapon. Yes. They should be a cleric if they're not a cleric, because it doesn't matter what they look like because they go so fast you can't see them. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. I have definitely played a few clerics with shovels for weapons because they are awesome. I've had some really cool DMs let me do stuff like that, where either I think the first time I did it, I just had it be a quarterstaff, and then I glamored it to look like a shovel. And then eventually I just got a shovel, and I argued that it should do the same damage as a bladed club or a bladed quarterstaff. That's basically what it is. It's just a stick with a piece of metal on the end of it. Literally just rewatched Avatar. I haven't watched Legend of Korra. Avatar is amazing. I have watched it a few times. I think Legend of Korra is good, but it's not the same. That's the best way I can always tell those two apart. It's definitely a different feel for the story, and it has a different type of pacing. And it's also, I mean, yeah, it's very much about different people. So, I've heard a lot of people be like, "Oh, this wasn't as good." And it's like, well, it's different. It's different, definitely different. If you love Avatar, love Avatar. If you love Korra, love Korra. And if you don't like one over the other, it doesn't make the other better or worse. They're two separate things. So don't get discouraged. But yeah, I like them both. Definitely like them both. Oh, you're back, are you, cat? He's trying to secretly eat his food, and I don't know why. As soon as he realizes I'm staring at him, he's just like, "I wasn't eating," and then he runs out of the room. It's like I'm the one that fed you. Like, I gave you that food. What's your problem? I know how they modernized bending, which is a detail I look forward to. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It kind of like started shifting into like an industrialized age with bending at the center of it, which is kind of an interesting concept. My cabbages. I really have no idea what I'm drawing today. Whoop, whoop. I've been practicing a lot of posturing, posing, trying to get better at fundamental stuff, because even just if you don't practice it for a while, it's very easy to kind of fall out of step. Also discovering some muscles that I haven't been drawing, which has been really fun. Not like they aren't there, I just don't accentuate them enough. So I've been practicing with that. Art is fun. Art is fun. I can only draw basic stick figures. Is I haven't learned anything about drawing people. Hey, stick figures is where you start. That's where it's at. I used to, when I first started drawing, long time ago, this was about as good as it got. And then that slowly turns into people with bodies. If you want to impress people, that's the way to do it. Just make your stick figures have some chunk. And they're like, "Oh, you're really good at drawing." And then you can start separating it out again. Looks like he's touching himself. That's not what I want. There we go. That's not YouTube appropriate. Yeah, stick figures. These stick figures for the gesture and the action, and then after that I build up final drawing. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. And this is wrong already, and I hate it. But that's the problem I've been having. I spent like a month drawing faces because I felt like my faces were garbage. And then after that, I forgot how to draw bodies. It turns out I can only draw one thing at a time, I think is the trick. I can only remember how to draw one thing. Boop-a-doop-doop. Yeah, stick figures are the way to go. Because see, like this and this are the same thing, basically. It's just adding lines. YouTube staff has joined the server. Uh-oh. Why is that stick figure touching himself? Well, I don't know how to draw hands. "35 people jump in, and it's just, they're all YouTube people watching. Like, what's going on here? We heard you were talking about Twitch." Go on, get. You're done here. That's what's happening. This is the bendy bits. That's what I call this, the bendy bits. Point between the hips. That's kind of the weird thing about posturing. Like you can draw like a gesture line. So like this would be a hand and this would be a foot. Those are the 2 points they're planted, like where the motion is. But like the body itself would actually still be pretty curved. Because you're curving this way and then this leg would be curving that way to get there. Yeah. Gesture drawing is really important to learning stuff like that, and I'm still bad at it. So maybe that's something. Maybe I'll spend some time this week and just do some gesture drawings. Oh, see what I've done here? Like that's the line I've done. The body is off. Welcome, Inferno. Hope things are going all right. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm just doodling today. I'm not actually doing anything. Making cool poses is satisfying because you can imagine the piece. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the fun part about gesture drawing is like just getting something cool without having to worry about a lot of the detail. Yeah. Well, that changed. That dramatically changed from my initial sketch. But I think it looks better. That arm would probably be back here, so you'd probably see like the elbow. He's like, yeah. Yeah. I do need to work on my dynamic poses. A lot of my figures are very static. That's okay. Just something to work on. The bendy bits, though. That's the good part. The rib cage doesn't flex. That's the thing. That's where I was getting with that. Like, this is rigid. The hips, those are rigid. This is the only part of the body that can really bend, is this bendy bit right here. Like, everything is... Yep. Everything is based around this knobbly bendy bit. Right here, this spot. I've always enjoyed gesture drawing. It's fun, even for practice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See if I can get my Minnesota out. This is one of the muscles I've been missing. I haven't been drawing this. There's a muscle at the top of your shoulder blade. It goes down to here. It goes on top of your bicep. And it looks real dope when you do it right. The trapezius is also good. I do like drawing the trapezius. Yeah, it's a rabbit hole. You can get sucked in for a while, actually. Or is that just me? No, that's absolutely the way gesture drawing goes. Especially if you're doing like a timed thing where it's just like, oh, 5-minute sketches, and then you just keep going. You're like, wow, it's been 2 hours. What have I done? What have I done? I want to erase the bendy bit. Good stuff in here. I haven't. No, I forgot. I totally forgot about that until just now. I'll send him a link. I'll send him a link tonight. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it's there. I'll just copy it and paste it. Inferno has joined the chat. I have someone to talk to. When I do that, I think that I want to draw the idea of like 8 hours later. I'll stop drawing. It is kind of nice when you can do that, but there are times when I'll sit down to work on a video, and then all of a sudden it'll be like 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm like, dang it! I just spent the entire day working on this one piece. That's good. It's good that I can do that, but at the same time, it's like, oof, that was a lot of time. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you really want to get better with muscle structure, clay, I think is a great way to do it. Like, understanding the actual physicality of something. That's, at least for me, that's a great way for me to learn. So, like, trying to sculpt something out kind of embeds it in my mind. I'll make this a little chunkier. A little chunkier. Nothing wrong with a little more chunk. I won't be able to draw as much when I'm in school next week, and that's going to be sad. Yeah, that is a bummer. That is a bummer. I found when I went to school for art, and I stopped drawing. That's the bad part, because I just, I doodled and I prototyped sketches, but I didn't actually sit down and draw. I kind of wish I would have done that more during college. Beep. Beep. This should be right in the middle. Right in the middle. There we go. I'm trying to do this thing. I'm trying to get this thing worked out. You got your head. Get the face going. Eyes should be right about here. Ears should be here. What I want to do is I want to put a triangle that's going to connect the eyes and the nose. And then the eyes, or the nose and the mouth. And then this is going to be my forehead muscle. So this is the shape of the faces that I want to make. And I have not yet quite perfected this strategy. but I like where it's going. Now I can do this. That'll be my eye and my eyebrow. And then my nose is going to be right here. And then my mouth. Works out okay. Works out all right. Yeah. Yeah, the bridge of the nose is tough. It's like the nose itself should actually be like a round bit and a long bit. But like, which lines do you draw? I don't know. Right. Yeah, that's mostly I think what art really is. It's just you deciding what lines to keep and what lines not to keep. And for me, I usually try to keep too many. But hey, that's a face. It's not super great, but it's passable. It reads as a face, I hope. There's someone at home that looks exactly like this. They're just like, what do you mean? What do you mean it's like passable? What's wrong with my face? Then the hairline follows the eyebrows up. Yep. That's kind of one of the reasons I wanted to start this circle. Because, like, I saw somebody break down the face this way, and it was just like, oh, that makes so much more sense in my head, knowing that, like, this is just, like, right on bone. There is nothing there but skull. And then the eyebrows kind of wrap around it. And then... That's one of the other reasons I like sculpting, because, like, I will just start with a skull, because I can sculpt a skull for days. No problem. And then once you make the skull, you can just start slapping meat on it. I always get annoyed with my teachers telling me to stop doodling, because I literally have to do my ADHD pretty much takes over. I have that. I'm an old dude. I only ever knew 2 people that were on ADD medication, because it just wasn't a thing. Marsupials, thank you. Woo! Sorry I'm late. You're not that late. I started way late, so we're good. You're just in time. You missed the rugby draw. That's about it. Where I drew a chunk rugby and whatever this is. But no, I didn't. I constantly got yelled at by my teachers about doodling. And it was very much one teacher would tell my parents, like, he needs to stop drawing. He just does nothing but drawing in my class. And then another teacher would tell them that, like, oh, he draws all the time. It's great. So it really, I think it is down to like, do I care about what's going on in the class or not? And some people get really annoyed by it. So, yep. I was just gonna say, like, I don't know whether or not I should have actually been on medication at all, but it was definitely it was definitely a problem. Me wanting to draw all the time was definitely an issue, and I don't know if that had anything to do with ADHD or not. Mm-hmm. Not paying attention. Yeah. I definitely think I do better when I can kind of doodling and writing down. Like all through college, I had to have a sketchbook with me, and that's just how I took notes. Like even if it was like not like a note required class, like drawing and then being able to like sketch something down helps me focus a lot. So it's really good. The Loomis method, by the way, Junk, super good place to start. Yeah, super good. I don't have nothing to add to that. Dash, I'll try to remember that. Thank you again for the support. Art and graphics communication are amazing for drawing, though. Yeah, graphic communications is a really interesting thing. It's definitely being able to draw something and being able to portray something with your art are two very different things, and definitely both worth exploring a little bit. And that's a lot of what I did through college was rapid visualization. So like, how can I explain an idea or a concept to you through my artwork? And you know what? I don't think I ever really perfected it. It's an ongoing study. But that's what like stuff like this, right? Like people get all three of these images, and they just have different levels of information. Yeah. Murloc of Adorableness. Is that what it is? Is that what I drew? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Serpsaurus, welcome. I see you lurking. That's fine. Nice. I know I'm probably gonna have to leave here in, what time is it? No, I got another hour. We're good. We've got some time. The new fridge is amazing. It makes cold water, and that's literally all I've tried to do with it so far. It also has a mode called like super cold or blast cold. I don't know what that button's for, and I'm scared to push it. I'll have to look it up. Murloc at level 20. Ah. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. I'm honestly really worried about like how long my fridge was not holding temp before it broke. For those of you on YouTube, I've been my refrigerator broke like 2 weeks ago, and it's been all the talk about of Twitch. So this is new information to you. Just know that the crisis has been averted, and I now again have a refrigerator. YouTube. Problem I was having with the Loomis method, now that I'm thinking about it, is I don't know what it is about the way I learned it or what I learned. I constantly make my mouths too small, like I just did right here. Part of that is just my eye is too low, my nose is then too long, and then I just don't have room for a mouth. Is your refrigerator running? I hope so, Jerry. I hope so. Better catch it. I was when I was a kid, I like how you put I have the power in the Discord because you have a fridge now. Yeah, oh absolutely. Having no cold power at home, it sucks. Absolutely is terrible. I was living out of a cooler for a little bit. When I was a kid, I remember my friends convincing me to do like prank calls, and I prank called some people like once, and I just felt like such an asshole because I was like, "Is your refrigerator running?" And they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And I was like, I gotta go." And I was just like, "This is bad. This is a bad idea. Why are we doing this? I don't understand the allure." Stupid Bart Simpson making things look amazing. Now this dude's just got a huge mouth. And no nose. See this? I made a zombie. Yeah, zombie with no nose. Loish does some pretty cool heads. I think Loish designs really cool heads. So she's got a pretty unique style. They're more rounded. Her noses are little ovals. She draws lips really well that I can't seem to replicate. She tends to draw really big eyes, though. Very stylized. I think a lot of drawing is really just kind of getting used to stuff. Getting used to a way of drawing. Oh, yeah. Caricatures always felt mean to me. Just maybe it's because you definitely make them mean. That's fair. Look at you. She's a prank calling RuneScape. Lures? I don't know that word. Lures? Let's do follow the eye line, ear line. There we go. Circle, triangle. Still follows the rules. You just gotta figure out how you want to do it. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I want to do that. That actually is part of the face, so like that's fair. They're social engineers who scam you. That's fair. Yeah, now it's just... Now robocalling is just so prolific that... someone prank calls you. It's just like, I'm going to find you. I will find you. How dare you use my phone? Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Just for taking up your time? Gotcha. That's funny. Deity, welcome. Deedum. I don't know what to draw. I don't know if I think I kind of just want to keep drawing faces. Even though I've been drawing them poorly. Human faces. A rat face. That would make sense. You could do that. I haven't done any rat folk recently. I guess I could. Yeah, man. Yeah, I haven't drawn it. Kind of want to go back and do some, like, redo some of my old videos. Thought that'd be fun. But yeah. Sorry, everybody. 1 second. There is this game that has all of these cool magic like ink papers and gold, and then I pick light. Trying to convince your DM you were 2 rats. Wait, what? Attacking once to keep up the illusion. I gotcha. Yeah, I've actually played that character a few times. Beating someone to death with a book? What are you talking about? Okay. Oh. Gotcha. I still want to make like a stir mage or something. Like at least 1 or 2 levels in fighter, and then... Oh my good God. What is happening with my phone? There's like 1,000 people text me all of a sudden. Okay, there we go. The barbarian after using a book as an improvised weapons. I'm the wizard now. Okay, I get it. I get it now. That makes more sense. Must be a strong book. Just like a stone tablet. Let's see what I can do with these eyebrows. There's a lot of little things wrong with this, but it's not bad. Let's break it down a little more. Hope people don't mind that I'm just basically sketching today. D&D Player's Handbook, that would be pretty funny. We're gonna kick this down to like 50%. I really love drawing in profile. I don't know why. It's just like, it's one of my jams. Yeah, that could be it. It could be that the silhouette's just so much stronger. It's also just some really fun curves. Yeah, it's definitely more dynamic having the 3/4. I know a lot of... I used to draw in profile all the time whenever I was doing... I drove my teachers batty. So like, no, you have to... If you could draw in 3/4, you would be so much more successful. And I was like, I guess, but I like it. It's a little more dynamic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Let's do that. There we go. That's that. That's that. Get the eyeball. Draw the eyeball and then erase it. It's weird how much of my art is that. Like, drawing structural lines and then just erasing them. Like, I don't need this anymore. Get out of here. Oh, see what I did here? Like, this mouth is way too... actually, the mouth is okay. The nose is too long, is what I've done. And the nose should really go to the end of the ear. And instead, it goes too far down, and then it cuts up the space for the lips. So the nose actually needs to come back like that. And you know what the beauty of digital painting is? What is that? Just going to cut it off. Cut it off and move it. Boop. That isn't real. That is a contour line. This lip can actually be quite a bit bigger. Make it a little more voluptuous. How are we doing here? What's wrong with this face? Let's find out. Lip. Yep. Lower lip. Yep. Chin. I'll probably pull the chin back a little bit, actually. The Squidward jaw. Chins are weird. It's like, really, the neck do this. Neck do this real good. So you almost don't actually have to draw the chin. But then there's shadow. But then there's shadow. Just like this. I read somewhere that photos of faces tend to look best at 3/4 profile, and side profile feels better in line drawings as it pops more, less needs of shade. Yeah, when you take a picture of someone straight on, there's a little bit of lens distortion, and it makes it look not natural, which is kind of weird. And like, you can play with focal depth and stuff to really, really play with that. And that's why a lot of people don't like they think they look ugly. It's less now, I think, with Instagram and the amount of selfies we take. But I remember when I was younger, like, so many people just hated having people take pictures of them, which I guess is still probably the case now, because they looked bad. And they looked bad because they weren't used to seeing themselves through the lens distortion. Like, I look fat. It's like, well, you're kind of fat, but it is also the camera. Yeah. Like, this doesn't sound like the bones reverberating through my brain. It's like, well, yeah, it's a little different. It's a little different. How do I want to do this? Drawing ears. That's a fun thing to do. Definitely some fun stuff you can do with ear design, especially when you're drawing like fantasy ears. Okay, so we have the eyebrows now, which I can put in here. And then the hairline is going to have one copy and then the peak. And then that's going to go to this.
Rookzer0 Livestream. 1 minute. 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 1 minute.
Now, drawing hair, on the other hand, oof, hair is a thing. Hair is definitely a thing. Yeah. Yep. Nope, I was that way for a long time. Hair is definitely easier when they're bald. This is kind of a weird little twist we got going on there, but that's all right. That doesn't look good. It looks like a mustache. Mustachio. I think life's biggest mystery is that the house, what house Joe Cat is. It. Oh, which house is Joe Cat in? Raven or Claw or Slytherin? Nobody asks me. Nobody cares about what house I'm in. It's all about Joe Cat. Stupid Joe Cat. I feel like Joe Cat's gonna be one of those people that if I ever meet or I get to like hang out with him on stream, it's just gonna be like, "Hey, I heard you talking trash about me." It's like, no, that kind of happened, but not really. That was my best Joe Cat impression. Yeah, Joe Cat is definitely performance oriented. Very, very good. Very talented. I don't have a. I mean, I guess I have a character, but for the most part, I just kind of exist. I just kind of exist, and I let it ride. Yep, that's fair. I put the hat on, and it's just like, "You're not a wizard. Get out." It's like, oh. Why is this barbarian sitting in the chair? Rook is Hufflepuff because, in theory, he's fighting Gryffindor borderline fat. What? Yeah, I don't know what that word means either. Borderline fascist? I do. 10 points to Gryffindor. This is bullshit. Judgmental. Yeah, I don't know. We need more gradients. Like, I'm just here for my general education degree. Do I have to be in a house? Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some weird stuff going on in the Harry Potter universe. Definitely some weird stuff going on. I think I accidentally donked this nose up. What did we do here? Let's take a look. $15 points to Huffledore. Ravenpuff. Grifferin. Butternuts. Oh man, why is that? I love that scene. Half-Baked is a movie that I feel like does not get enough recognition. Maybe it's just the weird. Dave Chappelle, man. Dave Chappelle's great. Dave Chappelle, if you want to come draw with us, you know, just let me know. We will. Yeah, like, is there someone that can speak every language, or are snakes just weird? Like, I never understood that. Like, is there someone that can speak bird? Or, like, and is it reptilian, or is it just specifically snakes? I can speak to crabs. What? To the beach. This jaw is a little too rigid. Let's bring it. Let's mellow it out a little bit. Interesting. All snakes are magical. That's what I've learned from Harry Potter. I watched your Dwarven Flatbread earlier, and it was classy. Thank you, Chung. I'm glad you liked that video. It did not get very many views, and it bummed me out. That being said, I was super bummed by the book. I was like, oh, this is going to be great. It's full of D&D recipes. I'm like, this is just normal flatbread. What makes this Dwarven Flatbread? Dang it. So, I might make more of those videos. I haven't decided yet. Cooking videos are a pain in the butt. They're definitely a pain in the butt. But they're fun. They're fun when they're done. We did a few of those on Tandem Gamers. We did some recipes from Breath of the Wild, and I even made a PUBG winner chicken dinner recipe. That did okay. Yeah. I was so hungry. Everybody just speaks English and that's it. That's true, yeah. Did you say marmish? Oh, mermish. Gobbledygook. I don't know if gobbledygook is a language, but it might be. I feel like there was something I forgot or learned about the Dwarven Flatbread. Let me think about that for a minute. Something about the pan. I think the pan temperature was too high from what the book was saying. Oh, the thing with the Dwarven Flatbread is it was pancakes. It was just fucking pancakes. That's why I was so upset. I'm like, this isn't even flatbread. This is pancakes. If you add a little bit of like baking powder to it, or baking soda. Sorry, baking soda. Is it? I have to look it up now. I can't remember. It is and it isn't, because flatbread traditionally is made with a very wet, unleavened dough. And so, yeah, it's kind of pancakes, but it's there's a very slight difference on the way it's cooked, and the way they described it in the book is pancakes. It made me mad. So, yes, yeah, you could definitely take that recipe and make it. If you added a little bit more Greek yogurt, you could definitely make it more pita bread, just to wetten it up, because it was a little too dry. It was part of the problem I had with it. And if you add like an egg, you could definitely go to that pancakey batter. But it's still good. It's still really good, and I've made them since. But I feel like that cookbook was a lot of flavor and not a lot of good cooking advice, which is fair. The photography in it is amazing. And I do still love it to death for that. But as a cookbook, it's like, I'll give it 3 stars, 3 or 4 stars. Oh yeah, there's a D&D cookbook. It's what the hell? It's called The Hero's Feast, I believe. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. As someone who owns many cookbooks, I give it like a 3 or 5 stars on the cookbook scale. Like 5 out of 5 for flair. They definitely made something really cool. The Hero's Feast. I think it's called The Hero's Feast, a D&D cookbook, but yeah, definitely worth checking out. Yeah. Oh no, absolutely it does. The recipes in that book are how do I say this politely? Super easy. They are not complicated at all. Gotcha. That could, yeah, you could run into that problem. I'm about 5 days away from buying vegan cheese. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I can't eat the regular cheese. Makes me sad. Oh yeah, no, goat cheese is amazing. I love goat cheese. But it doesn't have that nice sharp cheddar. It doesn't have that sharp cheddar. Wait, you're telling me there's cheddar goat cheese? Because that's a game changer. Oh my god. My world has been... my eyes have been opened. Oh, because they diet? No, yeah, it's... This goes there, that goes here, that goes there. We're gonna do like a straight pull here. We're gonna move the maybe we'll have a loose hair here. And then we're gonna go up. We'll do like a, what do you think, a knot or a bun? Bacon wrapped around sausage is class. There's a place here in no, it's in Des Moines, I guess. It makes a Seattle dog, and it's just a hot dog deep fried wrapped in bacon, served with cream cheese. And I was like, "You're a madman." And then I tried it, and I was like, "All right, dang it, this is pretty good." I can't eat a lot of these though. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely every time you eat one you die a little bit, but goat milk cheddar cheese recipe. Hot damn. Hot damn. Let's level that out a little bit. Maybe we'll make the nose a little rounder. Soften up this eye so she doesn't look so old. There you go. I'll have to check that out. Oh, jeez. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, sorry about that. Damn Bastion's in his house. Yeah. Watch me get watch YouTube just instantly demonetize me. They're like, hey, we heard Bastion. It's like, nope. That wasn't that at all. No, that's absolutely what it was. Doof, 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 doof. Man, I need to play some Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in forever. Oh, that's right, because it's garbage. I forgot it's hot garbage. For a little while back in the day, I was one of the top 3% Bastion players in the US on the North American servers. And not because I'm any good. It's just because nobody played Bastion. And I'm absolutely that guy. I would switch like halfway through the match because our team was losing, and they'd be like, please don't switch to Bastion. I'm like, no. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I got this shit. And then just hard carry. Oh yeah, no, they definitely screwed the pooch on that one. Brah! Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'll be back down because chaos without me. Thank you, Brad. Welcome to the stream. Back on YouTube after a while. So that phone call was actually someone is about to come pick me up so I can go to the store. So I don't know when they're going to be here. I assume eventually. So the stream's going to be at least 10 minutes longer, possibly longer than that. But that's about where we're at. So, Bri, thank you for the tip. I hope that's okay that it's not going to be much longer on stream, though. I do feel bad about that. We'll make up for it this weekend. We'll do another stream this weekend or something. Absolutely. I don't know if I'll make my own cheese. I feel like that's something I could do. Oh, yeah. Brie cheese. Is it brie? I think that's brie. I do like goat cheese, though. It's pretty good. Goat feta cheese sounds pretty good. I do love me some goat cheese. Or some feta cheese. I miss it. I used to work in an Italian restaurant, and like, I didn't know what it was that was causing me to be just sick all the time. Turns out it was just me eating too much of the cheese there. But damn it, when you have high quality provolone and cheddar, it goes on everything. Every single thing you can find, it goes on it. We used to do a salad that had cheese on it, and the cheese that we were buying was like super expensive. I think it was a Gouda. It was just a really, really expensive Gouda. And so every time I would have to prep it, I would just eat some of it because I was like, this is amazing. And I'm never gonna spend this much money on cheese myself, so I'm gonna eat some of it here. Turns out bad for my body. You can make good ricotta with just whole milk and lemon juice. Yeah, I think that's actually not... David, welcome, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's this Druid, which I'm glad to see you around. I know our schedule's been really screwed up lately, so I haven't seen too much of you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The creme fraiche and the mozzarella. Like, I've made my own mozzarella before. That's pretty good. I didn't think about making a mozzarella with goat cheese, though, or goat milk. That could be interesting. I wonder if I can make mozzarella with almond milk. That was a joke, by the way. I just want to preface that was a joke. I don't think you can. Gamble all! Yeah. Yeah, no, wait, you can make yogurt with almond milk? That's interesting. I did not know that. Yeah, they get a little funny. Oat milk, yeah, that's the one I've been buying recently. I discovered you can make pretty good Thai tea with oat milk, so that made me happy. Yep. Let me see what's going on. This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this so far. It's a really long neck, but that's okay. Maybe we'll just add some more cloth in here. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out today. I'll be here for a little longer. I'm not leaving yet, but like, we had a pretty good conversation about cheese, and you know what? That's what the live stream is all about. We're here for it, yeah. Let's do some of this. Dun, dun. I don't know if I like the way the hair is doing. I might just bunch it this way. Boop, 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 boop. It's an elf thing. Elves can just poof the hair like that. Yep, magic hair. Yeah, that's not how that would work. I think we're gonna make it a bun. I think it's gonna look better as a bun. We'll put some. Freaking love hairpins. Absolutely. I would go as far as saying they're not even improvised. I would say they're a concealed weapon. Not enough, yeah, not enough characters are based around the concealed weapon feats and stuff in Pathfinder. I really like those. Like the assassin have some pretty cool feats where if people don't know you have a weapon, you get bonuses. Oh yeah, no, I did it. I did it all the time with my ninja. I would just like, I'd walk into a room and people are like, "The fuck are you doing?" It's like, "Nothing, man." And then you just shank them. It's like, you are the least stealthy rogue I've ever met. And it's like, yeah, well, I still get my sneak attack damage. That was the other fun part of it, was that you could, like, you can take some feats so that if you make a, they have to roll a sense motive. And if they fail it, if they fail a sense motive against you, you get your sneak attack off. Like, even if you're right in front of them. Or you can do a feint, like, "Look at my hand," and then just stab them with the other hand. I always thought those were really fun characters. Just being stealthy without being stealthy. Mr. McCoo. That could be really fun. Like, your character just gets negatives to everything. It's like, I sneak attack. It's like, that could be your friend. It's like, I don't care. Just do it. Da, 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 da. Hells yeah. I might stream some this weekend. I have a couple different projects I want to work on, so if people haven't checked out Twitch yet, I highly recommend checking out the Twitch stream, just so you can get the notifications. Also, you get some sneak peeks on, because I'm usually working on the video over there on Twitch. So if you want to see what the next Why You Should Play is, you can go check that out. If you don't want spoilers, that's also fine. You know, she needs a ring, like big hoop. I like big hoop earrings. I'm a big fan of hoop earrings. Oh man, that's one of the reasons I never have earrings. I can't stick around, otherwise I jump into the Discord, but I wanted to jump in and say hi. Thank you, Druid, for hanging out. It's nice to hear from you. I'm sure we'll catch you next week sometime. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm probably going to be taking off here in the next 5-10 minutes. Just going to keep doodling away on this until the ride shows up. And then I'll bash it out. Oh, Overwatch. You broke my heart. I'm actually kind of excited for the second Overwatch. I want to see what they do with it. Hopefully it'll... Well, so, yes. They kind of straight up said that. Basically, Overwatch 2, they couldn't get the... It's not multiplayer. It's like a campaign mode. They were trying to get campaign mode, the funding to build it inside of Overwatch, and Blizzard wouldn't give them, or Activision wouldn't give them the green light for it. And so they're like, we're going to make a second one. And they're like, perfect, do it. And they're like, it's the same game. So Jeff Kaplan has definitely said that it's basically just an expansion. Which I'm fine with, as long as they're being open. I mean, they're probably still going to charge $60 for it, which will make me mad. But, yeah, I hope it's good. I hope they do something cool with it. I know they wanted to add like tech trees and stuff, and I think that's good. That's good for a co-op game, and they won't have to spend so much time balancing it for the multiplayer. And I assume the multiplayer is just going to be the same servers. I'm sure it's just going to be exactly the same. They'll just add functionality to it. This is really cool. I like this. I like this little design. Thanks everybody for just letting me doodle all day. I'm bummed that nobody joined me, but you know I can live with that. That's fine. We'll do that another day. Another day. We'll do a little bit of this. Just darken the tips a little bit so they stand out a little more. Oh man, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek of something. Antic Coldfellow is a recurring character in some of my campaigns. He's also my ninja. He's a level. Last time I played him, he was a level 13 ninja, and I have gifted him an inn, and now he's a baker, and I love it. And so one of my new characters I was playing was Shiva in one of the campaigns. She's a juggler. She is Antic's. What's the word? He's training her. Mentor? Yeah. So apprentice. Yeah. So she's a bard ninja, which I think is great. And her performance is juggling. She juggles knives. So I think that's really fun. But yeah, Antic Coldfellow is my ninja, and I'm constantly waiting for someone like Jonas to attack him and just like get murdered. It's like, you guys messed up. You guys messed up. But I think that's probably where we're gonna call it for the day. It's 3:45. I'm gonna go get ready to leave. There's my port file, my profile, profile elf. Very cool. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the tips. I appreciate that very much. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to sweet YouTube time, where I no longer have to go back to work. That would be great. But it's an onward journey that I'm sure will still take many more months and/or years. But we'll get there eventually. I think that's the important part, is we keep trying. So thanks again, everybody, for hanging out. We'll be back next Monday on Twitch, and then Wednesday and Friday we might hit YouTube up again. I'll think about putting up a schedule. That might be helpful. I'm not sure if I'll put it on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, but definitely I'll think about doing that. So, Studio again, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the tips. I'm constantly humbled by the amazingness of the community here. So, if you haven't hung out in the Discord and shared your stuff with everybody, please do so. If you are an artist, we talked a little bit about some people who are learning how to be an artist or just constantly doodling. Share those with the Discord. I'd love to see them. So, thanks again. Keep your dice on the table. Stay happy, stay healthy, and we will see everybody next time. Bye-bye.